Many of you out there are like me. Our ultimate childhood snack was Oreos and a cold glass of milk. And for some of you, it's even your ultimate adult snack. I have a recipe I want to share with you that gives you that taste and that flavor and the same sensation you got eating or dipping your Oreos into a cold glass of milk. And that's an Oreo cheesecake. I put on my apron, I'm heading to the kitchen. We're gonna pull out my Instant Pot and we're gonna make an Oreo cheesecake, but we're gonna put a twist on it. We're gonna smother it in a chocolate ganache. Oh my God, it is so good. Can't wait. Coming up next on The Sweet Spot. It's time to get started on our Oreo cheesecake crust. Take your Oreos and place into a food processor. You want to make sure you divide and scrape all of the cream, or as much as possible, off of the cookies. You want most of just the bare cookie. Just snap into your food processor and process on medium until you get a very loose, coarse crumb. Just like that. All right. Now let's take our cookie crumbs in a bowl, pour our melted butter over top with a pinch of salt. And just take a spatula and just mix that together. You want to see the cookies start to come together. The butter will act as sort of a little paste. Now grab your well-oiled spring form pan. You want to take all of the cookie crumbs and put into your pan. I then grab a drinking glass using the bottom and press all of that into the pan, forming your crust. And put in the freezer for 20 minutes. To make our cheesecake batter, we're going to start with our cream cheese at room temperature. Add in your brown sugar. And your granulated sugar. We're going to also add in our sour cream. And you want to get all of that sour cream in there. All right, you want to mix that all together on medium. All right, and now we're just going to scrape down the sides of our bowl. With our mixer on low, we're going to add in our 2 eggs. Then bring the mixer back up to medium to make sure those eggs are well combined. All right, you can now pop in your vanilla extract, your salt, and as well your flour. All right, there we go. Now let's grab our 10 Oreo cookies because we're gonna loosely chop them up. So just a loose chop, just to get them into pieces, just like that. And then pour them into your cheesecake batter. Don't forget any. And just mix them on low until well incorporated. Now, it's time to grab your crust from the freezer. You can put it into your Instant Pot caddy and then pour your cheesecake batter over your crust. Make sure to get all of that batter. And I just take a spatula and smooth it out so I get a nice even coating of the batter all around the pan. All right, take a cup of water, pour into your Instant Pot well. Then place your cheesecake using whatever caddy you like. Now it's time to put your top on and turn to lock and seal. You're going to press the baking option, set to cheesecake, put it on for 37 minutes, and hit start. Now, after your timer goes off, you want to let it set in your Instant Pot for an additional 25 minutes and let the steam naturally release. Then allow your cheesecake to cool. You want to let it cool for 30 minutes and then place in the refrigerator for 4 hours or overnight. To start our chocolate ganache, take your warm, heavy cream just before simmer and pour over your chocolate bars, your chopped up chocolate bars, that is. And you're just gonna mix until the chocolate melts into the cream and it's nice and silky. And you'll see it start to get that really nice chocolate glazed look. Pour it over your cheesecake and smooth it out and let it drip over the sides. Look at that. Now you're going to take the remaining ganache and dip 6 Oreos to place around your cheesecake. Stand them up on their sides and just press them in gently. And you might need to hold a little bit to get them to stand up, but just press them into the ganache and you'll see that they'll set and stay standing. All right, just a few more to go. Look at that, Instant Pot Oreo cheesecake.
Oh!